Hello, hello. Whiskey Cactus on a Tuesday. What are we doing? What are we doing? Why is Whiskey Cactus streaming on a Tuesday? Well, it's because work. It's because of work. It's because work sucks. Got work obligations on Thursday, so Thursday's stream gets moved to Tuesday, and that's how it goes. And that's it, sometimes it be like that. So, here we go. We are in the process of... Thank you, OneDrive. I was talking, and you decided to chime in there. We are in the process of getting ready for the end game. So... No, really, it's my favorite part of the game. I love it. I love it so much. I enjoy it. So here's the thing. You'll notice, number one, that Lorelei is dressed differently, and number two, that Astarion is also dressed differently. The reason is that I took, because we respect Lorelei, as well as pretty much the rest of the team, and made her a Hexblade Warlock instead of an Archfey Warlock. She now has access to medium armor. And so I gave her this, Armor of Agility. And see, the problem is, when she wears Armor of Agility, she looks really stupid. I'm sorry. It's not a good look for a bard, okay? Like, I get that, like, if you're a warrior, or like a paladin, or even like a rogue, or some kind of like big old fighter gladiator thing, it's great, but like not for a bard. Bard, it ain't doing it for me. So I just went with camp clothes. We also went with Karlach's build, the Mighty Cloth, and some boots that aren't armor, and she's got the Baldur sword. And she's got the gauntlets of... Stop turning around. The gauntlets of Hill Giant Strength. So, and she's got the Constitution thing. So she's real yoked out. She's going to be real good. I'm going to have to figure out how best to use the Sword of Baldurin with her giant barbarian, bonded weapon nonsense. Shadowheart, the only thing I did with Shadowheart is I switched her armor. She's not wearing Ketheric's armor anymore. Instead, she's wearing... I think it's the Helldusk armor. I think it's... Is it Helldusk? Did I give her Helldusk? I think I did. Yeah. Yes, I did. And I gave her the Helm of Baldurin so she can't get stunned. She also has 24 armor class. Just BT dubs. And then Gale here, I gave him the Hood of the Weave, which I took from Shadowheart. And I think otherwise he's exactly the same. Yeah, it should be correct. Yes. Yes, correct. Correct. Very good. Okay. So. Wonderful. Everybody's all set up the way I want them to be set up. I think we're good to go. What boots does she have? They're crap boots, right? They're just like junk boots. They're jump distance. Yeah, acrobatics plus 1. Actually, you know what? That's pretty good. It's not just like a waste, right? It has some marginal utility. Also, Withers is back above ground, which is wonderful. I don't know what he was doing down beneath the earth, but he's back, so that's great. Okay, so what I want to do, we are going to long rest before we do this, but I would like to do a very brief shopping excursion before we head out. So I want to hit the shops, and the main shops I want to hit are Sorceress Sundries, and Bone Cloak, And I don't think we have any real reason to talk to Damon. We may want to hit up that other guy.
Why, yes, Edvard. Can I call you Edvard?
That's probably it. So we're about to go do it. It'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Hey, Roland.
Welcome back, valued customer.
I'd like to buy something. What do you got? Do you have, like, heals and stuff? You don't have heals, but you do have cash. And cash is good. I don't really need cash, but I have stuff to sell. So we've got this ring. And we probably have other stuff. Like some extra armor. That armor and that armor. Shadowheart doesn't need a dagger. She doesn't need this. What's this? Burner string? Paralyzing ray? What's this? You got Karlach. You got stuff to sell. I could probably get rid of some of this crap, but like, I don't know. We need these? Maybe we will. I don't know. Who knows? It's possible we will need those. Gale's got absolutely nothing on him. Alright. So, you have scrolls. I imagine that some of these may be worth scooping for final battle shenanigans. Chain lightning feels pretty solid. Keep in mind, Gale's also a sorcerer now, not a wizard. Not that that really matters, but I do have Disintegrate. They're very expensive. Globe of Vulnerability. I have a couple of those. Might as well just scoop one more. There's a Misty Step. We'll take that. Sunbeam? I don't think we need Sunbeam. Alright, I think that's probably good. Dimension Door, I have a bunch of those already. So, yeah, this should be fine.
Thank you for visiting.
You're so welcome for visiting Sorcerer's Sundries. Let's go to the other shop back here. Let's go on back here. Oops. Hello.
How can I help?
Hello.
Scrolls,
What you got?
parchments, codices, tomes. Take a look.
Alright, so you've got more Chain Lightning. I don't think we need that much more. Scrolls of Revivify. I think we got enough of those. I don't think I'm really in danger of that. What are we looking at? We got 5 Dimension Door. We got 3 Chain Lightning. That's going to be real nice. Plus, Gale also has Chain Lightning. But he can only use 1 level 6 spell, so 3 Misty Steps. That should be okay. I don't know that we're going to need them that much because I'm not going to try to, like, bum rush the end. Globe of Invulnerability. We've got 3 of those. That should be plenty. I think we're probably fine. We got 5 Telekinesis. That's really good. Yeah, I think we're in good shape in that regard. Okay, I would like to get a few more, like... Oh. Whoops. I would like to get a few more, like, mega heal potions. Oh, also, we can alchemy and see if we can make some. Probably not, but you never know. Do that. Can never have too many healing potions. Let's head into here. Bone Cloak, hello.
Noble stock is why the
Like to trade. Do you have health potions? Yes, you do. You also have basically no money. It's because you didn't get the thing, the mushroom thing that you wanted. You didn't get it, and now you don't have any money. There you go. One last thing I'd like to do. I have one more merchant to hit up, but I also would like to go to the bank because we did get like 1 or 2 more keys for vaults. I just want to see what we can scoop from those. That'd be decent. That'd be quite decent. Let's head on over here. Head on into the bank. We're gonna rob the bank one more time before we leave. Before it all ends. Gonna do one more little bank robbery. Just one.
Say wealth offers a form of magic. It's one I've rarely dabbled in.
Who's talking? What are they talking about? No. Making sure nobody's like onto me. I have a bank pass, it's fine.
Up here as well. All too cheaply in most cases.
Then we'll long rest. Our last long rest of the game. And then we'll do it. We'll go to the place. Are there still bloody corpses down here? Did nobody come down? Nobody came down here to clean anything up. It has been so many days. Like, do they not wonder where those guys are? Nobody's needed to come down here. Don't have that one. Don't have that one. I know I got at least one more. Don't have that one. I have that. We already cleared that one. There we go. Father's diary. Spent the afternoon with Will on the docks down by the Water Queen's house. Relaxing on the planks, the harbor fog swallowed the sun as usual. Will asked if the temple wave servants were real mermaids, and I told him they certainly looked the part, but real mermaids could breathe underwater and rarely showed their faces above it. I'm going to swim down and catch one, he shouted, and dove off the end of the dock. He kept trying to hold his breath to stay under the surface, but eventually he got exhausted and I had to haul him out, minus his new shoes, alas. But I'll never forget his smile as he said, "I saw one, Father. I saw a mermaid, a real mermaid." His eyes grew misty, and he added, "She was beautiful." Is that what drove him to read mermaid porn later in life? Oh, we know about the mermaid porn. He talked to Shadowheart about it. We know. We all know. All right. Do I need this stuff? I did send a bunch of these to camp already. What is this? Magic weapon? I could get rid of those. It's not lightening my load. Man. Alright, well, let's give some money to Gale. Gale, you can hold on to some of this money. How about that? How about that? Everybody good? Splitting up all the money? Oh, okay, just double check if this one is, nope. Now, I could try to find the rest of those keys. I don't know where they are. I don't know. I probably gotta steal some from places and stuff, and I... You know? You know, at this point, it's just like, What more do I need? What more do I really need? Alright. One more shop. See if I can scoop up some more healing potions. in exchange for some of this gold. And then it is on to the end game. Hey, buddy.
Best victuals and cures
What you
in the
got?
lower city guaranteed.
You don't even... Oh, yeah, you do. Okay, I was gonna say, you don't even have healing potions. Yeah, he does. He's good. He's good. We got him. He's got me covered. Alright. That should be plenty. I don't think we're gonna need more healing than that. I think that is enough healing. So let's go ahead and take a sleep. Take our final long rest. Everybody ready? It's gonna be a big day tomorrow. It's gonna be a massive, massive day tomorrow. Want everybody getting a good night's sleep. Everybody in a good headspace. Everybody ready to give it their all, to go all out, 110%. Kind of forgot you were here, Halson. I'm not gonna lie.
That's the last of Raphael.
It is?
I'll be glad to no longer have to suffer his smug face.
I know, right?
Of course.
Let's make out a little bit.
You've earned it.
Lovely. Lovely. Alright, bedtime. Bedtime, and then it's time. Let's just go with the camp supply pack. It's fine. Make it easy. And here we go. It's a new day. It is the final day. Dawn of the final day. One thing I need to do that I was absolutely going to forget to do until right now. Binding a pact weapon. That's something I can do. I can do that because I'm a hexblade. Also, I cleaned up all my wheels for all my people. So we're good. Bind hexed weapon. Ba-boom. So now my weapon is hexed. Which makes it do something. Chance to curse, I think. Is that what it is? I don't know. Hex Warrior, here we go. Gain proficiency with medium armor, blah, 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 blah. You gain Bind Hexed Weapon, which lets you use your Charisma modifier instead of Strength or Dexterity when attacking with weapons that you're proficient with. Also, I believe I can... I don't know. I think I can hex stuff just by hitting them with my weapon. I don't know. Whatever. We're good. Let's do it. Let's go. No more wasty times. No more time wasties. Let's Temple of Ball. Let's get down to the Undercity. Alright. That's the temple. We don't actually need to go into the temple. We need to go around. Where is it that I need to go? I need to go this way. Go kind of... Gotta kind of go the long way. I could have gotten this, this fast travel point earlier, but I chose not to. And I'm kind of... You know, I could... Maybe I should have. Would have saved a little bit of time if I had. But, it's too late for that. Well, alright. Oh yeah, so Karlak is armor class 20, by the way. She's not wearing any armor, so she's still got armor class 20. Which is pretty dope. And Gale has gotten a good amount, too. He's like 19? Yeah, he's armor class 19. Which, for Gale, is pretty great. Because he's usually like 16. Professional Respecker. This is where we want to go. Here it is, right here. Boom. Confront the Elder Brain. It's not that simple. It's not that simple. So as I've said before, my expectation for this is we do as much of this as we can tonight, with the intention of stopping right before the final battle. And then next stream is the final battle. But, you know, asterisk. And I'll explain that a little bit later.
Beware. A solitary rat may be trivial, but a swarm is dangerous.
Not even gonna take it. Just don't need money. Boop. Got that waypoint. So what's over here? Nothing. Treasure. More money I don't need. And then here it is. So we're gonna set down a nice old savey save. Is there anything good here? Evading the Elder Brain. Alright, when we captured you, you were a rogue, an autonomous Illithid beyond the power of the Elder Brain that transformed you. This is the Emperor, by the way. That is correct. When we brought you back into the psionic ambit of our hovering friend, the Absolute, your defenses were overwhelmed and you returned to your former servile state. Also correct. How did you escape the control of the Elder Brain in the first place? In my original humanoid form, I possessed an exceptionally strong personality, so much so that even after Ceramorphosis, I was still substantially myself. Of course, I concealed this beneath the semblance of perfect servitude. And that's why the Elder Brain was willing to send you out of the colony on a scouting mission. Yes, as I told you before. How long did you feign mental slavery before you were able to escape? 13 3/4 years. Until finally you were given a mission to Baldur's Gate, distant enough to be out of the Elder Brain's control. That's correct. Remarkable. That is correct. And you don't mind that we've brought you back under psionic control. I'm entirely devoted to the needs of our Elder Brain and of its masters. You're not lying about that, right? Correct. That would be impossible. He said, lying. I guess he wasn't lying, because it wasn't until we got the artifact that... Anyway, doesn't matter. I'm gonna drop a real life save right here. This is it. Point of no return. No more camp, no more other characters, no more anything. This is it. Once you enter this place, there is no turning back. You will no longer have access to your camp or the items stored there. New players will not be able to join your party. Do you wish to proceed? Onward.
Pristine darkness in every direction.
That's right.
Silence, but for the gentle, rhythmic slap of water on log.
I'm definitely going to
as your
miss
vessel cuts through.
Astarion. Not having Astarion here is going to be... It's not going to be terrible, but, you know. He has a lot of use that we're going to not have. But I can't bring 5 people. So, that's how it goes. Can't bring 5. Much as I may want to. And honestly, this is the team to bring. Yikes. Yikes. Don't care for that. Now, how clean is this water? It's gotta be like fucking shit water, right? It's like not only are we in the sewers, we're also in the murder temple in the sewers. So there's not only like excrement, there's also just gore. Like, you know they're dumping the gore in the water. Ugh. Anyway, it's fine.
An overwhelming
Ow.
force
My
pushes
head.
into your mind. The
Feeling a little
brain is here.
invasion into my brain. No, I'm not a puppet. You're a puppet. Last I checked, you need me. The Morphic Pool. Here we are.
It's infused with magic.
The brain is here. Yeah, I'm aware of it. It, like, made itself very known to me. Gold? Why would there even be gold here? I cannot physically spend the gold at this point. Goods delivered upstairs. A lot of stuff. Talks with those 3 are going nowhere. I don't know what they want, but I'm close to cutting contact. No good comes from negotiating with the deranged. L. I don't know who L is. I probably do, but I'm not thinking of who it is. Probably some Zentarim person. Don't break my mind. My mind's not broken. Your mind's broken. Fuck you. Dead guy. Great.
Stronger than before. Much stronger. We're close. Damn close.
Alright, Karlak, it's gonna have to be you, unfortunately. I am very much not going to be Misty stepping at this point. That would be crazy. One more buried treasure for the road. Got that healing potion. Got that money. Can't even send it to camp. Can't even send it to camp. What's this? I don't know why I'm always the one being sent to smuggle goods into High Hall. I value my neck just as much as everyone else here, and those traps are just as dangerous as the day they were installed. It's only fair I get a danger bonus for this work, so if you find this cash, it's because I'm keeping it here for my retirement. L. It's another L. Empty crates. Don't know what else I expected. It says empty right there in the name. You think this headless corpse is L?
Can't give up.
Is that L? There's another headless corpse up here, probably. Got a lot of headless people. And a warhammer. Old ledger. We could explore this whole place, but there's really no reason to.
Dominated. Controlled. Crowd.
Alright. Everybody want to get in nice and close? Like, get in. Okay. Where are we at? Really? Nobody's gonna perceive the fucking ambush? Okay. La la la, just taking a stroll. So nice that there's no enemies. Oh wow, look at all the enemies that I definitely am surprised about. I'm so surprised. Lovely. Great. Okay. Karlak, let's throw things. What do you mean provokes attack of opportunity? How does throwing provoke an attack of opportunity? You're lying. You're a lying liar who's lying. And the good thing is we can disengage. Which I will do.
Aye, aye. Where do I go from here?
Alright, Lorelei, you can go ahead and use Blasties. Any of you guys have damage on you? No? Okay. Okay. Gale. Lovely. Don't do that. Don't do that. Living on one, huh? Good thing is you can't hit Lorelei, because not only does she have a 23 armor class, ow. She's also got blur. But, of course, when you just explode, I guess, you know, that's just how it be.
Easy as.
Let's throw on the other one. Oh, there's one over here. Let's do that. Nice.
Can't even catch my breath.
Alright, so everybody around me is dead, so I'm not in danger of that. Alright, well. There we go. Nice.
Swords meet sorcery.
Can you reach? No. Alright, go for Shocking Grasp. Okay.
Talk to me.
These guys are all dead. You're not dead. You're not dead. I would prefer to take out this guy. Doesn't seem like that's in the cards, so let's go ahead and just do that. They're dashing, they're dashing, they're getting very close. Very good. Alright, so unfortunately, Lorelei, hold on.
Blood comes easy these days.
See, you're gonna blow up. I know you're gonna blow up. You're not gonna hit me. That's what I thought. That's exactly what I thought. Alright, very good.
Let's go.
Alright, Karlak, you can go for it now.
My little trick.
Good. And now we can just throw on you. You. Yeah. Okay, good. And a shocking grasp. And battle done. Now, I could loot those guys. It's really not a big deal. Because I'm not going to alchemy anything.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Alright, Karlak. Do yourself a little jump. Everybody else will make the jump also. Right, we're all over here. Good. Great. Good and great. This is it. Here we go. Why locked? You know what? You know what? I could lockpick it, but I don't feel like it. Is this L? No, that's not L. That's Duralius Dracellus. Just a dead person in here. Sorry, Listelius. I assume that's L. I held them off as long as I could. That thing, it's been digging into my mind like a burning wick, melting a candle. Its voice cuts through my eardrums and into my spine. The others, what was done to them, I can't face it. You fought so hard to chisel our place into Baldur's Gate. Please forgive me for not being as strong. Get out of here for me. So, do we know what happened to L? Don't look like it. Alright. Here we go. Do we need to heal? I don't think so. I don't think we need to heal. Don't think it matters. Because I don't think we're gonna end up I don't think there's any combat before we get a chance to heal again. Here we go.
Deathly silence. The air is stale and putrid.
It's close. Have the stones ready.
I have the stones.
Your blood slows. Your senses strike.
I have the stones. Don't you worry, Mr. Emperor. There they are. Bitchin'. I don't have to do all those stupid, like, Mighty Morphin Power Ranger things, right? Oh, yikes.
You think you know why you are here. You think that by killing the Chosen and taking the Netherstones, you can destroy me.
I was kind of hoping.
You are wrong.
That would be very unfortunate. Uh-oh. Not tentacles. No tentacles. Ew. Shit. Don't care for this.
It's messing with your mind. Don't listen to it. Use the stones.
Okay. Strength, intelligence, or constitution. Well, my best of these is constitution. None of these are my best stats, but constitution's the one I got here, so 20. Yikes. Give me a charisma one and I'll
By
fuck this thing up.
eliminating Patrick, Orin, and Gortash, you have simply unbound me. Exactly as I intended. The crown is now mine to command. Mine alone.
Don't listen to it. Focus on the crown.
I got you. I got you. Oh, charisma for sure. Got that charisma. Hell yeah. That felt good.
The crown is not my weakness. It is what made me what I am. I needed the crown to build an army. I needed the chosen to bring it to me.
Uh-huh.
They would not have surrendered it freely, so I gave them what they wanted. Power.
Oh.
Just enough that they would play
I don't care for
their
that.
part in my design. Their part has ended. The next orders will be mine.
I won't allow it. Again, dominate it.
Oh, why is it gotta be these? Alright. 30, no shot. There's no shot. I can't do that one. 27. I don't think I could have done much better than that.
And you had your role to play too. Who do you think told the chosen about the astral prism? Who do you think planted the knowledge of Orpheus's power and the fear of what it could do? When the chosen sent my thralls to retrieve the prism, who do you think let the Emperor slip its leash, knowing it would be the one to bring you to me?
Were you a part of its plan?
Hey, Emperor.
We needed one netherstone loosened from the chosen's
Hey,
grasp
Emperor.
to guarantee my freedom. You brought all three back to
This isn't going quite how,
have liberated me. This was your role, and it is complete. Now you will witness the grand
I don't want to witness the grand design.
Can't afford to let that happen.
Thanks, Jesus. Charisma. Alright, I have a lot of charisma, but I don't think I have that much charisma. Yeah, that's not quite the same number. Imagine if I would have rolled a critical. Just imagine. Just imagine that nat 20. I think we lose. I think we're cooked. Oh, hey, buddy. I know you're not super happy with me right now, but like... Look, man. It's us or the brain, right? So... This seems ungood. I'm gonna go out on a limb and guess this is that brain is a lot bigger than I remember it. I remember it being a little smaller than that back in a Lithid colony. Oh boy. Things are getting real brainy out here. Oh. Oh, yeah, that's probably a problem. I'm gonna guess that's a problem. That seems like a problem. I'm thinking problem. I'm thinking this is probably not the ideal outcome. Pretty sure you can't do anything about this. I'm pretty sure this is the only way it goes. Oh boy. They out here flaying those mines though. I don't really know why they're called mind flayers. It's not like they take a brain and then like skin it with a knife or anything. They're just chomping brains. They're basically just zombies. Basically just brain eaters. I guess that doesn't sound, you know, cool enough. Okay, so we have a problem here, and I would like to bring everyone together, and we'll have a little powwow, and we'll discuss possible steps forward.
No longer. The magic of the
Maybe
crown
assign some action items, divvy up some action items, and then we can circle back and report on the progress we've made.
become something more. Another brain.
Hey man, you put the tadpole in my eye, so this is kind of on you. Did you expect this?
I was as surprised as you were.
Uh-huh.
It has been anticipating our every move from the start.
Yeah.
I underestimated it.
Yeah, see, I kind of wish you hadn't underestimated it.
We will need to rethink our plan.
Alright, well, I guess we're gonna rethink our plan. Alright, guys. You guys ready to rethink the plan? Guess we're gonna rethink the plan. Any use for weave moss at this point? Weave moss sounds like the kind of thing I'd pick up in Horizon Zero Dawn. Look at you. Look at you flying around with your draconic blood shit that you always had, but that I respect you to have 20 minutes ago. Alright, so just to be clear, we do have the Orphic Hammer, right? Yeah, we do, okay. Alright, I'm gonna drop a save here. We're grabbing pretty much all of our save files at this point. We're gonna make so many different saves. Alright. No, I don't want to be Karlach.
No time to
I'm
rest.
gonna stay as Lorelei. Here we are. Alright. Time has come, huh?
His power will see us through. One last time. I have assessed our encounter with the Netherbrain from every angle. I know why we failed.
I bet you do.
The problem was not the stones. The problem was you.
Hey, fuck you, dude.
You can make only one move at a time, but the Netherbrain calculates every possible at once. It knows what you will do. It knows everything you could possibly do. You cannot outmaneuver it. To defeat it, you would have to think like an Elithid. Better yet, be one. Your mind is not capable of this. Mine is.
Uh-huh.
You will give the stones to me. I will assimilate Orpheus, and then I will be able to leave this prison to face the brain.
This fella and his ultimatums. But he's forgetting one thing. We could become Illithid. I mean, I could. You could trust me to do what needs to be done.
See, the problem with that is you're way too important, Karlach, with your throwing of your spear. What do you mean assimilate Orpheus?
I will consume his thoughts, his knowledge, his brain.
Yeah, see, that's what I was kind of not really feeling that one. What if we free Orpheus?
You still don't trust me.
I don't fucking trust you. You put the tadpole in my brain, dude. Come on.
Your knight in shining armor. I freed you from the Nautiloid, prevented you from crashing to your death. I have protected you ever since, at no small cost to myself. I came to you as a leader, but I did not shy away from showing you vulnerability. I needed you as much as you needed me. I was not above recognizing this. When you discovered my true identity, I did not flinch from the truth. I never lied to you, not once. I am just like you. We have the same enemy, the same story. I encouraged you to fulfill your potential, all while protecting.
See, I feel like you had the ulterior motives there, though.
I ask you for the last time to trust me. Release the Netherstones to me.
Do not forget, there's a card yet to come into play.
Oh, I know, Gale. Don't you worry, I know.
If we do not want to surrender the stones, we still use it to ensure the brain's destruction. Along with my own, of course.
This is a risk we cannot take. Your hubris drives you even now. You failed before. I cannot trust that you will not fail again. You must trust me. Hand me the stones.
Nah.
I told you you have to trust one another. I told you the Githyanki would only want to kill you for what you are. Still, you choose to break our alliance. Even united, the Netherbrain was going to be an impossible enemy. But apart, we have no chance of survival. Very well. Since you will not work with me, you work against me. You leave me no option but to join the Netherbrain.
That choice seemed to be very difficult for you to make. Bye, bitch. God, I hated that guy. Man, I fucking hated that guy. I did drop the save. So we can always roll it back if we really need to. But let's take this Orphic Hammer. Lorelei is not encumbered, thankfully. Hey, buddy. I hope you're not too mad at us. Just remember, we freed you. We freed you. Uh-oh.
As the Githyanki prince takes his blade, a silent cry pierces your head. It's unlike any sensation you've ever felt.
You reek of Illithid. You stole an unborn hatchling from my people.
No, lae'zel has it. She's fine.
My honor guard.
Oh, I did do that part.
Nonetheless, it seems we must be allies. If you wish to address me as Your Majesty.
Alright, sure.
Make no mistake. Were it not for our common goal, I would strangle you where you stand.
Yeah, well, you could try.
Your very existence tests my self-restraint. I will neither forgive nor forget your abuse of my powers.
Should have left you in your chains. Yeah, here we go.
That is false. You had the opportunity to surrender.
Okay, yeah. Alright.
They would have given you a noble end. Any worthy individual destined to become Geik would have done so. My guard would have freed me, and I would have stopped the Elder Brain before it evolved into a Nether Brain. All that suffering, avoidable. Were it not for the choices.
Bro, you've been in here since, like, I don't know, what, 1,000 years ago or something? This ain't on me. Yeah.
In this, we are aligned. I am obliged to overlook your transgressions. We will destroy the Netherbrain together, and put a stop to this nascent empire before it expands into the stars.
Indeed.
The Geik was correct about one thing. The Netherbrain's power is beyond us. The hardest metal in the world would not cut through its mind, for it is made of thought itself. At this point, it will take an Illithid to unleash the full potential of the Netherstones.
We've got a Meluum though, don't we? Can we phone a friend? We got a guy. We saved a guy. How about a Meluum? How about you, Orpheus? You wanna be tentacles?
I was free.
You wanna do some tentacles?
I will become Illithid.
Well, that was easy.
I will sacrifice my soul for my people. I will end the grand design.
You true hero.
Netherbrain will be only too pleased to claim me. Even in my darkest hours, I knew it was my destiny to save my people. I could never have imagined this would be the way. Give Kartavkim crushed.
Yikes. Glad it's not me doing that. I don't think I'd be able to play my guitar anymore. And that would be a problem for my income. Plus I kind of promised Alfira that we'd start a band. So, if I were to become a Lithid, or if Karlach were to become a Lithid, we would only have the 4 party members, right? And one would be a Mind Flayer.
Let us seek out
Whereas now,
and
we get
finish
5.
this.
I'm pretty sure.
Once the grand design is ended, kill me. It is the very least you can
Yeah,
do.
we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So when you become a Lithid, do you just get new clothes? Does that just come with the like? It's along for the deal.
Meet our fate.
Like you just get that as part of the deal.
Illithid nightmare.
So that's kind of handy. Just getting free clothes. I mean, alright, so I gotta bind my weapon again. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Everybody ready? I will drop a new save. A separate save from this save. Drop the save on this one. And here we go. Ready to leave the astral plane? There ain't nothing for me here, so let's do it. Oh. Yikes. Got a big old dragon. Things look a little different than I remember before I went underground. I don't remember this much fire. It's a lot of fire. Quite an amount of fire. Ah, and a gigantic brain. Great. And lots of nautiloids. There's a whole bunch of those. Why are there so many nautiloids? Well, guys.
Could attempt to sneak past, or just fight our way through.
Oh, we're not sneaking past. We're not sneaking past. We're gonna go ahead and fight our way through. Welcome to the Upper City, by the way. This is the only time in the game when we get to be here. Although I guess technically when we're going to Cazador's place, we're here. Oh, hey, Voss. I freed Orpheus. That's Orpheus. Hold your tongue, man.
The true heir has spoken. No. It can't be.
Orpheus took this form so we could defeat the Netherbrain. He is a awesome, totally awesome dude.
Orpheus.
Yeah.
My prince.
You need to revere him and be friends with me.
Must be ended. A sacrifice had
Yeah,
to be made.
guys, this is your war.
You fell
Remember.
to me.
This is because one group of aliens is at war with the other group of aliens, and we're just kind of caught in the fucking middle, so
Estimate your own people.
you deal with it.
Their imaginations have kept the name Orpheus alive for millennia. Bring them my message. Tell them my fate. Some will doubt. Some will mock. But some will listen. And the spark will be lit.
Yeah, Githyanki freedom means nothing. If the grand design comes to pass, we need your help, Voss.
Find your nerve,
That's exactly right.
friend. Today we strike at the
You're gonna be a hero just like the rest of us.
champion holds the key to the grand design's end.
But
Answer
mostly you
her
guys.
as you would to me. Your Majesty. I have spoken.
As you wish.
This is why I have 22 charisma.
Your friendship, your constancy. When I fell to despair, they elated me. Thank you, my friend. Shavazai.
Shabazai.
Shavazai.
Now, to the Netherbrain. Let it be the first victim in the war for the skies.
Alright. Up we go. Going on up. What do we got in here? Clothes I can't use. Great. What am I going to do with those? Got any scrolls? A sneaky little scroller revivify around here would be dope. Absolutist. Alright, I don't think it's worth looting anything. Let's go on in here and see what awaits.
We have lost much already, and we will lose more before the day is out. But even when the last
Zevlor,
soul falls,
Withers,
Baldur's
Damon,
Gate will
Wolbrin,
stand.
not Wolbrin,
For
Barkus,
Baldur's Gate is more than just a
and then
city.
this guy, whoever the fuck
It
this guy is.
more than a place of opportunity for those of mercantile spirit.
Roland,
More
look
than
at all
a
my
place of
friends,
refuge for those who are lost.
my allies that have
More
gathered.
than a home for friends, loved ones, and adventuring souls. Baldur's Gate is a place where anyone can find what they need, if they're just willing to fight for it. Today, Baldur's Gate needs us. Today, we fight for...
Hey. Are we late to the party?
You're late, friend. This is the one you spoke of.
The very same.
Hey, Floric.
The
Hey,
champion
Nine
we've been
Fingers.
waiting for. The one who will save Baldur's Gate from
Power of friendship, motherfucker.
Fist examines your illithid ally with suspicion. He was not expecting the savior of Baldur's
Well,
Gate
he's
to
just
be
gonna have to deal with it.
mind flayer.
Appearances may change,
but they do not mask the one within. This one I know. Observe with whom it travelleth. Friends. This mind flare will fight with thee. It will save.
I like
thy
how they
city
designed that line of dialogue
and
to
thy
be valid no matter
lands.
who the Mind Flayer is.
The fist eyes your illithid ally with suspicion, softening to curiosity. His hostility melting at the recognition that there's more behind those eyes than malice.
My steel is yours, and I'm not alone.
You helped me once.
Arabella!
I figured it's time I paid you back. With magic.
I'm better at
Damn.
crafting steel than wielding it. Your friend here is armored and potion fueled. And
Bro,
ready
I
for
appreciate it. I appreciate it. Look how fucking cool the owlbear is. Look at my owlbear. But we're not sending the owlbear into battle. We're not gonna risk the owlbear dying. Come on now.
To the last. You've unexpected friends. But my debt to you still stands. The Iron Hand Gnome's firepower is yours to command. Just show us where it's needed.
The Moon Maiden's silver
Isabel.
is a shield in dark times. Today, it is mine to wield.
And I hold her sword.
Whatever strength I have to lend, I will lend it.
All these people coming
Coming
to support us.
You carried me once,
This fucking guy.
and now I'll carry you.
You can count on me, little rabbit.
You damn right.
And your squiddy friend. I thirst for the hunt.
I made some improvements to Ramesses' arcane artillery. Give the word and the sky falls on any who stand in your way.
I might take you up on that.
To crack some
What the fuck are you
skulls
gonna
after
do,
that
Valeria?
fuckery in the Temple of Baal. The City Watch will be glad to oblige me.
Not sure
Hmm.
what I have to offer a mind flare, if I'm honest. But I hope my words of encouragement and reassurance will strengthen your resolve.
The journey has been brutal, but I stand here a Hell Rider once more.
Good for you,
I'd
renewing
die
your
a
pact.
proud man if I died this day.
I want my city back. And I've brought the toughest
Got some
bastards
blood
to
on your
the
face
job
there.
done. My people have never hunted a monster this large. They are eager.
Look at all the
to
people
join
we've helped.
All the strength of the land
Olsen.
flows through me, and from me to you, and whatever company you keep.
Nature's servant awaits.
Jaheira.
Glad to have you with us, and not a moment too soon.
The air is thick with anticipation. All eyes are on you. They're
Yeah.
expecting a speech. Something to stir their hearts and put fire in their bellies for the fight ahead.
To blood, death, and slaughter. Our freedom depends on your bravery today. You are the guardians of the city. Rah! For Baldur's Gate.
Well said.
Yeah.
We'll prepare ourselves. We'll be ready when you call upon us. Baldurin's grace be with you.
No, fuck Baldurin. Actually, fuck Baldurin. Let's not talk about Baldurin. Of all the fucking people. Alright, we could go around talking to everybody. I guess we should.
I wouldn't be here without you. It's time I repaid the favor.
Alright, I'm not gonna talk to everybody. Who sells me stuff? Do you sell me stuff?
Never thought our first meeting would land us here.
I know, remember when you were strapped to a windmill?
But here we are.
Remember that? No, you're not a shop. Who's a shop? Oh, you. You're a shop.
Bodies, bloods, this is the dream. Knew I was smart to sneaks in. The skelly boy said I could stay if I sold you stuff. So hurry up. Buy, buy, buy.
Okay. We'll take this. We'll take this. You know what? Fuck it. There's no need for money at this point, so we'll take that. Oh, I didn't take my arrows. Oh boy. Astarion's at home with all the arrows. Whoops. All those arrows of dragon slaying. Oh boy. Alright, well, it's fine. We'll be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's just all gonna be fine. It's gonna be so fine.
Don't go dying, or I'll be real mad.
Yeah. Alright, guys. I am going to drop another save. We're gonna save over this file. This file's still before we make the decision. Okay. Good. So we can roll it back and go with the Emperor if we really want to, which I don't think we really need to do that at all, but we could. But in the meantime, let's now head over this way and head to the first of the 3 battles.
Dragons, overhead. Stay low.
Here we go. Don't walk in the fire. Well, actually, it doesn't matter because there's a healing station up here.
Fall back! Fall back!
It's a weird looking mind flayer. I love when the textures don't render in. You know, other games would get, like, reamed to hell and back for that. You're running the wrong way.
It's over.
There's a glimmer of something beyond his words, but in a moment it's gone, consumed with fear.
No, he's fine.
One last run, then we're clear.
No, you guys don't run. Is that just because I failed the insight check? Nah, fuck that. Nah, fuck that. We reset the timeline. It's because I'm a half-elf. Being a half-elf, I do have the power to reset the timeline. And it doesn't even make my nose bleed. It's kind of a crazy power, I know that. But, you know, I use it very responsibly. I'm very responsible with my use of the power to reset the timeline when I don't like the result. It's just something that's intrinsic to half-elves. It's pretty dope power, if I'm being honest. If I'm being TBH. What are you doing, Halson?
Overhead. Stay low.
What are you doing? You're running the wrong way.
Fall back, Matthew! Leave him be! We have to keep running!
You're running the wrong way.
Mind flayer! Mind flayer!
Alright, so we have to pass the insight check, I guess. Come on, really? Fucking Christ. You're just gonna make this take even longer than it's already gonna take. Look, I'm not dependent on these guys to be part of this fight. I just need extra bodies for the enemies to target, okay? That's really what this is about. You guys are going to be cannon fodder. But it helps to have some cannon fodder. I'm not calling on my my allies in this battle. We call on our... What are you doing out here, Valeria?
Dragons, overhead.
Alright.
Stay low.
Running the wrong way.
Fall, Matthew! Leave him be! Mind flayer!
It's over.
There's a glimmer of something
Oh my god. No, no, not save game. Not save game, no. This is crazy. Why do I keep failing the insight check? What the fuck? This loading screen takes so long. Alright, maybe we'll just try it without them. It's not really that important, but like, come on, man. What are we doing? Here, can I have Shadowheart cast guidance on... No, I'm not going to do that. That's stupid.
Let's move. Dragons, overhead. Stay low.
Just pass the fucking insight check.
Fall, Matthew! Leave him be! Mind flayer!
It's over.
There's a glimmer of something.
Alright, whatever. Whatever. Everybody heal up. Find my weapon. Alright, we're good. Let's do it. Everybody in? Everybody moving in? There we go. Here goes. Alright, get in here. Do your rage. Alright, so how do I do this? Oh, it has to be the weapon that I'm currently equipped with, right? Yeah, that's kind of annoying. So we'll do extra... Is it any weapon? Or is it bound, like a bound weapon? I feel like thunder makes the most sense. Let's do thunder. So does that work for any weapon? It's like if I throw Baldur's Giant Slayer at this Mind Flayer. You know what? I'm not going to do that. Let's just throw Nirulna. It's honestly Nirulna's better anyway.
Got it.
Boom. Now we throw again. It's very good. We got a dead Illithid already. Is there another Illithid? There's a lot of enemies. There is not another Illithid. That's good. Bunch of goblins up there. Got that lady who I don't think we're going to be able to reach. Maybe we could try. Where is Enraged Throw? Oh, I don't have Enraged Throw. Oh, I'm throwing. Oh, this is a bad build. Oh. Huh. Okay, well, that's that. See, I didn't realize that part. Might be. Zealot of the Absolute. He's got Zealot of the Absolute. I guess we'll just... I would really prefer not to get smited. Alright, so we have Gale, who is now a sorcerer, by the way. We can quicken, and we can use Ice Storm, and we want to mark some goblins. What do you mean target is out of sight? What are you talking about, target is out of sight? There we go, there's all the goblins. Can I get all these goblins, right? Yeah, there we go. Goodbye. Alright, now I would like to deal with you guys. Adept of the Absolute. And what's your deal? Mistress of Souls? I'd really like to get rid of Mistress of Souls. That would be helpful. What do you mean path is interrupted? Oh my god. There we go.
Need to act fast. On my way.
Can we... Oh, you're knocked over, so I'm not going to be able to reach you. At all. I guess that's kind of okay. Miss. Missed an 80. That feels good. That feels real good. Don't call for help. That's so rude. Alright, you, I really kind of don't want you doing much. Because I don't want you getting hurt and dying. Can we, like, Mind Blast? You got Mind Blasts and shit, right? Yeah. Yeah, you do. Hell yeah. Okay, never mind. You can do stuff. Just don't go for him. That's fine. That's real bad. Alright, what crap are you gonna do? Hunger of Hadar? Yeah. I would like to counterspell that. I really don't feel like dealing with Hunger of Hadar. Don't go in there. That's so rude. Great. Alright, so Karlach really wants to do a lot of things at this point. Getting rid of Mistress of Souls would be swell. I don't know if she can. I would also like to get rid of you, although you're not really that much of a threat at the moment. Getting rid of you would be nice. Let's do that, so that you don't call any reinforcements. Because I don't really care about experience, you know? We're kind of past that. There we go. Bro, Karlach is just absurd. Alright, so the cool thing is we can get, like, over here, and I can kick you, right? We can kick. It does damage, too. That's pretty great. And I can kick again. I don't know that I can kill with a kick. Kinda doesn't seem like I can. Unless that was just really unlucky. But, okay, this is going decently. I don't think I can reach you, right? Because of path interrupted. Alright, that's fine. Can I reach you, or is path interrupted here, too? Of course it is. Nope, we can get you. Alright, great. Did break concentration. That's lovely. Okay, Gale. Let's get to work taking out this dude. Great. And then, basically, Shadowheart, you kind of gotta deal with these guys. Who else is there? Yo, you're knocked over. Alright, well, I guess I just gotta deal with you. Okay. So far, so good. Got another goblin getting up and shooting a bow. Not even doing that. Alright, so can you concentrated Mind Blast again? I would really like if you could, like, get over here and concentrated Mind Blast on you. Target's too far. What if we get a little closer? Do it now. Target is out of sight. That is not ideal. Can we do, like, regular Mind Blast? Target is blocked. Okay, we can't do fucking anything. Love that for me. Can I Tentacle Whip? No. Alright, well, then I guess you're just gonna chill here, buddy. Can you heal? You heal yourself, right? You have heals? Transfuse health. Sacrifice hit. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Oh, you have... Okay, I don't want to waste those. It's kind of cool. Alright, just hang out. You need to, like, get to a place where I can... You know what? I don't care about Guiding Bolt. You need to get to a place where I can reach you. How's that? God damn it. Alright, it's definitely time to throw on you, for sure.
Easy.
Critical miss. It still did damage, though. Alright, I really thought that this was the build. This is not the build. Unfortunately. We have learned that this is not the build. And this is not the build because we don't get bonus enraged throw. And that kind of sucks a bit.
Find a route.
It's not like the end of the world. But it is kind of the whole reason I want a Karlach here. Can we reach you? Path is interrupted. That's fair. Alright, what if I throw a dagger? Oh, we can still do that. What? Throw the dagger, Karlach. There we go. Alright, can I reach you with blasties? You seem to be in a spot where I should be able to. But of course I can't. Because why would I be able to when I could just not be able to instead? Okay. We're getting there. We're getting... Oh, blasties did me dirty. Alright, we could magic missile. That should work. Shadowheart, you're gonna have to quicken, unfortunately. Don't love that. Actually, no, you don't have to quicken. You don't have to quicken. No, we're just gonna magic missile. We're gonna do one. Target's too far. Oh, alright, well. Then let's move here, where they're not too far. We will do one on you, and then the rest on you, and that should do it. It didn't do it. You lived on one. Okay. Well, then get up and do whatever it is you do. Okay. Yeah, you just chill here. And then you can go ahead and throw. Where's the rest of the people? Oh, there you are. I want to throw on this ogre because I know that they're going to be part of the fight. And, like... Don't heal? What the fuck? There we go. So there should be, like, a lot more... Yeah. There's a lot more enemies here. Okay.
These boots have seen everything.
Path is interrupted. Bro, God forbid you want to do anything with Eldritch Blast in this battle. God damn it. Oh, this is frustrating.
Another day, another fight.
There we go. Alright, I would like to move up a little bit. We need to start getting some of these other people in this fight. I don't want the fight to end. And Karlach to lose rage, you know what I mean? Guess we could go with another ice storm and like try to like land it here? Yeah, let's do that. There we go. There we go. Now they're all brought into the battle. That's helpful. Thank you, Gil.
I'm ready.
Alright. Now, how do we reach you? Can I reach you at all? Is there any way that I can reach you without getting interrupted?
On the move.
There we go. Okay. Good. You kind of stay back here and chill a little bit. I really don't need you to do anything at the moment. Okay, so Karlak can make her way up here and start throwing on these guys. Is there a spectator up here that I need to worry about? There is, but I can't reach him. Alright, so let's throw on the Mind Flayer then.
That's it.
Love that for me. Where's this other Mind Flayer? Up there. Okay, so there's a lot of dudes up here. Alright, let's take out this Mind Flayer. Alright.
Nothing important is ever easy.
I would like Lorelei to maybe cast Ice Storm. What do you mean target is out of sight? What the fuck are you talking about? Bro, can this shit just stop? Can we just... Can we just... No, okay, I guess we can't. That's fine. Alright, whatever. Alright. What can we blast? Nothing? Cool. Cool, it's fine. It's so fine. I really didn't want to target anybody on my turn. It's so fine. Really? I just can't use this on anything. Oh, now I can, but I don't have enough movement. Target's out of sight. Bro, this doesn't make any fucking sense. Dude, I'm looking right at it. Whatever. Just waste my turn then, fine. Fine. Is there any, like, other thing I can do that doesn't totally waste my turn? We can heal. Let's heal Orpheus. Heal him up a bit, that's fine. Alright, good. Ugh. Hate that for me. Alright, so I'm assuming nobody can target anybody up here. Just, that's just totally out of scope for anything. So let's just move up. Let's try to target... Where's the dude? Oh, he's out of range also. Great. That'll get him. Alright, do it. So he's still calling reinforcements. So unfortunately I can't get him. But we can... guess go for another one of these. These guys are really not worth wasting it on, but we can... Oh, we can get the spectator. Alright, that's fine. There we go. That's huge. That's huge. We'll take that. Don't do that. Thank you. Alright, Shadowheart. I would really like if you could also reach this guy and prevent him from calling reinforcements. I would really like that. I'm sure you can't, because why would you be able to when you could just not instead? Alright, there we go. Okay, no more reinforcements. Let's go ahead and put some work in on you. Now these guys are all going to start to move in closer, which is good for me. I would like these other guys to start getting in. Start getting involved. Because I'm going to need to take them out eventually. I would very much like to deal with them while I can. Nebulous black hole. That's pretty great. Don't really want to do that, though. Alright, you just can't do anything, so just stay out of the way. Hate that. Alright, Karlak, please tell me you can reach these guys. Okay, do that. Because that will throw damage on the Mind Flayer. Mind Flayer's too far out of the way. I can't reach you, but we can reach you. Would love to throw some damage on you. That's great. We can kick somebody, but we're not close enough to kick anybody. I guess we could kick you. I mean, why not, right? Go ahead and kick him. Kick him. It does kill. That's good. And can we kick you? Yeah. Okay, it's better than nothing.
Still breathing.
Alright. Straight on to the spectator. Good shit. Spectator. Okay. No more spectator. And then Shadowheart. It would be so nice if you could reach this guy. You can. That's very good. Do that. Alright, here comes the Mind Flayer. This is going to be annoying. Oh, he's dashing. Never mind. It's not going to be annoying. And he's coming down, so he'll be in range. Sure. Alright. You can be useful, and you can Potent Mind Blast. Can you reach this guy? Target's too far. If I get a little closer, can you do it? It would be very helpful if you could. Target is out of sight. How? This is my biggest problem with this fight, is just all this, like, path is blocked, path is interrupted, target's out of sight. It's just, you can't ever do anything. Alright, I think he just fell on his ass, so that helps. That helps. But now I can't throw on him because he's too far down. These guys are also over here. There's other Mind Flayers. They're gonna get involved in the battle at some point. Which I guess is fine, as long as they're, like, staying... Like... If they stay out of it for a while, then they'll be the only ones left in the fight, you know what I mean? When they finally do join. And we may even be able to get away with not fighting them at all. But I wouldn't count on it. I mean, like, right now I'm actively going to instigate. Where's he at? Oh, he's all the way down there. I mean, do you want to get, like, within range a little bit? I guess not. Oh, there he is. Who dat? Oh, it's this guy. It's a goblin. Oh, alright. Can anybody reach this dude? Any shot? No? Okay. I know I have enough movement.
Let's light them up.
You mean not enough movement? What are you talking about, not enough movement? You're in the circle! This is so crazy. Bro, what are we doing? Oh, now the Mind Flayer's in. Can I reach the Mind Flayer? I'd prefer to fight... Oh, of course. I'd prefer to go that route, honestly. 'Cause he's a bigger threat. Okay. Yeah, just chill. Alright, this guy's getting up. Doing annoying things. Well, that's actually okay. Good. Alright, Karlak, I would really love if you could just finish this guy off.
Want to do it?
Very good. Okay. Quite helpful. Now go ahead and... Can you throw on the Mind Flayer? Yeah, you can. Good stuff.
Still on my feet.
Alright. Lorelei.
Breathe deep and move.
One for you. Two for you, just to make sure we get it. There we go.
The lance board is set.
Bro, I've had about all I can take with this path is interrupted nonsense.
The lesson is death.
I am, as they say, foaming. See, the thing of it is, if this was mouse and keyboard, I probably wouldn't even be having a problem. Alright, whatever. Fuck off, man. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Alright, come closer. This is it. This is the end of the battle. You are the last few enemies. Alright, we're gonna throw. Probably not gonna be able to, because the path is interrupted. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? What are we doing here? What are we even doing here?
Over there.
Can we just throw something at this guy? Can I walk right in front of him and then throw something at him? Can I do that? Is it gonna let me do that? Thank you.
Good idea, Karlak.
Okay. Great. Appreciated.
Survival is all that matters.
Stabbies. All right. It's done. We're going to drop a save. We're going to drop a save On the last light in. This is where we're going to drop our save. I don't think we need any heals. Orpheus. I can heal Orpheus. Yeah, that's good enough. Alright. This part of things is a massive pain in the ass. But we're going to try it. And we're going to make sure that we do it without problems. We don't have to be fast about it.
Looks like part of the nether brain. But we'll need to be higher up to climb it.
We can take our time a little bit. Like, it's tempting to, like, try to be quick. Like, try to rush this. Alright, here we go. So the problem with this is this. This part of things. Now we just got to be careful and not... We don't want to be in any of the circles. It's just like when we were fighting Onsor. But the big problem here is that you don't want to be anywhere near the circle, because if you are, you will get splash damage and you might get knocked back over the edge. That's a big problem. Alright. So let's just stay as clear of those things as we can. Let's get Lorelei over here. We're going to try to do blasties on the door. Okay. That's good. Door's open. Don't have to lockpick or anything like that. Let's get Gale out of the way over here.
Don't get too close.
Can we... Where is everybody over here? We've just got... Okay, it's just that. Alright. We take our time. These guys are going to come skittering forward. That's okay. Need you over here. Okay. And then Orpheus over here. We should be good to roll for this one. You guys are going to zip on forward. We don't need to fight everybody. We just need to get one person to the end. But we gotta be a little careful. They're gonna drop their bombs. They'll blow things up. They're gonna summon reinforcements. Okay. Everybody's fine. Everybody's good. That's bad. This is not so good. So I think we want to try not moving forward, because if we try to move forward and stand like in between the circles and try to get like sneaky with it, it's going to end badly for all of us. So what we need to do instead is back up and stay very much out of the way of things. I would like to throw... these guys aren't really coming, so let's just throw on you.
Go on.
I got both of them, that's good. And let's throw on you. Okay. We just want to wait this turn out.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Because I think it will be bad if we're getting too close. That might even be too close.
Have to keep going.
I'm not quite comfortable with how close this is.
Will you please, Mistra?
Drop on you guys. I really don't need you guys getting in the way of things. Okay. Now there's dudes over here too, I think. I don't... No, they're not. Okay, I don't need to worry about that. Alright, so you are good. These guys are gonna move, that's fine. Shadowheart, I want you coming back over here. They're gonna jump, that's okay. They're gonna dash. You're actually gonna probably get blasted. Let's move you back. I'm a little afraid of being too close here. We'll see. Okay, no, we're alright. Okay.
This will never stop. We need to get to the bridge.
Okay, we can start moving up.
Jimmy on the go.
Oh, didn't see you there. Didn't see you there. Okay. This is actually all safe over here, so this is good. And we can throw Nirolna at you. That's good. We got splash damage on the Mind Flyer. Okay.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. Best be on my way.
Realistically, we could Dimension Door and try to get fancy that way. Do that kind of stuff. There's no way to hit you. Even though path really isn't interrupted. There we go. That was annoying.
One can't always be a gentleman. On my way.
Okay. We've got time. We don't need to rush. Not enough movement for you. Oh, there we go. It's alright. It's not a big deal. Yeah, the reinforcements are not going to stop coming. But we just need to make sure we're not getting smacked by these missiles and stuff. I'm assuming there's no way to get you targeted based on where you're positioned. Yeah, so we gotta go for you. That's good. Alright, and you can just make your way out here. That should be fine. Okay. These guys are gonna start moving in. We should be able to drop big stuff on the... Oh, you guys aren't dead. Okay, well, you're about to be. Yeah, counterspell that real quick. Oh, okay, we're not. That's unfortunate. So they're dead. That's helpful. Okay. Okay. That's real bad. That's actually really, 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 really bad. He's bugging. He's bugging out. He's real bugging out. Okay. Alright, so thankfully there's no targeting over here. Because that would be massively unfortunate for the fact that none of the rest of my people can move. Alright, so I need you to drop one of these right here on all these guys. There we go. Lovely. He's still bugging. He's still bugging. And then this guy, I'm not too worried about right now. No, I would like to deal with him a little bit. If at all possible. Can we just get rid of him? Yeah, we can. Do 20. That's annoying. Really wish you would have been able to do more. Good thing is, I think Orpheus is still usable right now. Oh, Shadowheart is... Oh, Shadowheart can't be stunned. That's right. I remember. I did that on purpose. Okay. So, we're in okay shape right now. That Mind Flayer is bouncing. He's real bouncy. Alright, these guys are gonna get closer. That's okay. And then you, if you can get like up, I don't want you in the Caustic Brine. That would be unfortunate. I would prefer if you would just kind of like go here. Now you don't have teleport or anything, right? Like Ammelium did? No. That would be helpful if you did. But we're getting close to a point where we can...
They won't stop coming. We need to get past them.
Okay, we gotta get through here now. So what is a spot that's safe? Over here is safe. Alright, so I need you... Honestly, I need you to jump. To a spot that's not, like, ice and stuff. I don't care about Caustic Brine. That doesn't bother me. Alright, so I want you now to throw at this guy.
Got it.
Take you guys out. And then we can throw... at you? No, we really need to throw at the Mind Flayer. Okay. And then Lorelei. Honestly, Misty Step is the way to go, I think. I like being that close. Let's go here. And then, can I blast you? That'd be great. Nice, okay. Because we're gonna get another Mind Flayer, like, right over there. You also need to Misty Step. Okay. Okay. Misty Step. And then can do Blasties on you. Okay. Very good. Blows those guys up. That's very good. And then you can fly, right? You can just fly? Can't you fly? I mean, you can dash. That's basically good enough. But I thought you could fly. Levitate. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, so just chill over here. Okay. We're getting there. Okay. So we got Mind Flayer reinforcements. That's alright. We are... Where are we now? We are in a circle. So we're gonna have to get out of this circle. Which means Karlak does not have Misty Step, but she can jump like a million miles. So she can jump over here, and that should be so fine. And Karlak, honestly, may be the one to get out of this. Alright, no, we don't want to do Nitrolna, unfortunately.
My little trick.
Okay. But she can keep on going. She can go, like, all the way over here. Yeah, Karlak is almost certainly going to be the one to get us out of this. Because we need to just get to here. We need to get to the doors. As long as we get to the doors, we're good. Only one person has to get there. Alright, Lorelei, I need you to finish off this Mind Flayer. Okay. And then you can Misty Step. These guys are still alive? Oh, you are. Alright, well, that's fine. You can Misty Step over here. Should be fine. Should be safe. Gale, you can also Misty Step. Whiskey Cactus, why are you using all of the spell slots? Well, because we can heal, and it'll be fine. Is there anybody up this way? Waiting for me? There's not.
Checkmate.
Hey, buddy. Nice try. Alright, so let's Misty Step. Over to here. You can Shocking Grasp. Take this guy out. Okay. And then once again, you can Levitate and just get over here. Very good. Yeah, you guys can't really do much. Except for that. Alright, so I think the correct answer... Can we get Shadowheart to Misty Step and just get here? This should get us there, I think. And then she can dash and get the rest of the way. Get to the doors. There we go. So, we have some time. Okay. So, we're gonna save. And we're gonna save here on... No, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna save here. That's fine. We've done that fight. No, you know what? Let's just make a new save. Let's make a new save. So we're here. I'm gonna heal. Everybody got a nice long rest. We're all good with everything. We have time. So I need to think about this, because I expected this to take a bit longer. We have an hour-ish. Not quite an hour, if we really want to go that long. I'm thinking what we can do here. Do we want to do the Gale ending? And just do it? And roll credits? And then next stream we do the regular... The problem is we have to do the epilogue. But the thing is, like, once we get through the cutscenes and the roll credits and all that, we will be able to save. Like, during the epilogue, we're not stuck doing the epilogue. We can save and stop at that point. That is not a problem. So, what we could do conceivably is do the Gale ending now. Roll credits. I have no idea how long that takes, but you skip the final battle. You skip the battle. There is no battle. It's just the cutscene. I don't know how long the cutscenes go, but I imagine it's just like finishing the game. So, we can do that. We can roll credits, and then we can see where we're at time-wise after all the cutscenes happen, and we can then save, like, at the epilogue, and then next time, we can do the epilogue, and then we can go back and try to do it actually doing the battle. I think we should do that. And if we get, like... I think it's fine. I think it's going to be fine. I think doing that's going to be fine. So, Gale, I'm going to need you to get yourself pumped for this, because we're going to see what happens when we do it this way first. Do I talk to Gale? Like, how do we initiate this? Do I talk to him?
The High Hall was once a beacon of promise, of wisdom, of celebration. Now, well, it's just a beacon for all manner of horrors and pity. I'd need a ream of parchment longer than an elder brain's stem to capture the tumult I feel at that particular prospect. But I'm ready, if that's the word you need to hear. If you call on me, I will not let you down.
Alright. So, I guess we climb it, and then at that point, he'll say the words. Let's do it. Let's see what happens. So we'll run this cutscene.
Thought occurs to you as you gaze at the monstrosity above. Gale's
Here we go.
remains an option, one that could put an end to the absolute once and for all.
You're plotting something, aren't you? Come on then, out with it. I'd rather know before we take on that cerebral monstrosity.
Let's do it.
I thought I made my feelings plain. I do not want to take that step. Not anymore.
Oh, do I have to persuade him to do it? Oh, that sucks. I hate that. He just said he's ready. Alright, here we go. 1 second. Okay.
than ascend by myself and take on the brain alone, you know?
I trust you.
Sometimes I wish I were a
All right.
selfish man.
So it'll be interesting because I've never done this before.
Easier, but
I don't like, this isn't my preferred choice.
you're right.
But we have time. So we could just do, I don't know how long this is going to take, but
All that's left for me to do is spirit you away to safety. Are you ready?
we let it happen.
There's endless wonder out there. Infinite possibilities.
Now the thing is too, the epilogue is not going to have
Fate
Gale in
bring
it.
us back together before the universe dims. Garmus.
It's a bit appropriate that he is dressed like Jesus then, I guess. Alright, so at the very least, no matter what happens, we will roll credits on this game. But this will not be the last stream.
Up you go then, Gale. Let's make this count. The whole world's watching.
I can't imagine this is going to take much, you know, super long. He'll probably pontificate a little bit, but I would like some better music for this moment.
Come to die. Come to live. Surrender and live. Thrall.
How'd he get up there so easily?
Thrall?
He just walked right up
No, I
there.
think you're mistaken. The name's Gale of Waterdeep. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. Though our time together will be exceptionally brief. Farewell. And happy landing.
That's one way to beat the final boss. I feel like it's appropriate we do this all in the same stream. I'm glad that there was time to do it this way. Because then next time we'll have the whole stream to do the actual final battle. And then we'll be able to skip these cutscenes. Because we will have already seen them. Except for any relevant Gale stuff.
Everything you did, everything you sacrificed, it was worth it. For this.
To be fair, I didn't sacrifice much. It was really just all Gale. I really can't take the credit for that one. Also, Orpheus didn't even need to become a Mind Flayer. Oh my god. And the Starion's in his underwear. I'm so sorry about that.
Did it? He blew up the Nether Brain. And the tadpoles.
Oh my god, Astarion, what is...
But Gale... He's gone.
Hey, Withers, you want to do us all a favor?
He's a hero. A fucking hero.
Even when my time in the prism stretched out like eternity, when escape seemed impossible, I never lost hope. I knew that my destiny was to liberate my people, to return to them triumphant. I was wrong. It seems I can only fulfill one part of my destiny. My people will be liberated, but I cannot return to them. Not like this. You helped me destroy that abomination. Now help me destroy myself. You must kill me. But first, lae'zel, I need your promise. Carry my hope. Carry my burden. Call my dragons, Kulos and Kuthos, and ride to the Astral Sea. Destroy Vlaakith. Release our people. Be our future.
That's what she wanted more than anything, was to ride a dragon. This is your choice to make, lae'zel.
Duty. All my life, I've traveled in its slipstream, not once questioning its path. In its service, I came here. And now,
Yeah.
in its service, I leave. I will carry your hope, Prince Orpheus, and I will
I really hope
your
that's not getting
burden.
picked up on the mic.
But to that burden, I must add my own. The loss of those
It's
I
a
leave
buzzing
behind.
in my air conditioning unit.
Lach crushed Macvlek. So be it. Now, give me my freedom from this form.
He wants an honorable death, let him have it.
Litka Tavkim crushed.
Sorry, buddy. Kind of feel like you got really shafted.
I can never forget you. Your name will be etched in our slates.
I really need you to, like, honor Gale more than the rest of us, though. Like, please?
To the skies!
What a great ending for lae'zel. What a great ending. This is the perfect ending for her. Like, you want to be like, oh no, stay and hang out and we're friends and stuff. It'd be different, like, if we were romancing lae'zel, but, like, this is exactly the ending that's the most appropriate.
The Githyanki are leaving. It would have been hard to
Starion in his
imagine
underwear
parting
with a
ways
cape.
from them peacefully once.
With the Githyanki gone, there's nothing left
That's how they will make
silence
statues of him.
a city, smoldering, waiting to be rebuilt.
Right. I suppose there is more work to do now. What first?
Drinks? Round of beers?
We
should claim whatever's left of the elf
what I said.
spoils and drink it.
Mathara's got it
down.
right.
We will raise the first glass to our memories of Gale.
I honestly don't mind what we do once we get to the. Ow!
Oh.
Oh no. Oh God. Well, it was nice when it lasted. I'm sorry. I have to go.
Get in the shade, buddy. We'll see you at night.
Starion. Gods, what a horror. To feel the sun on your skin for so long, only to be forced back.
I mean, he is a vampire. Oh, Karlach.
We did it, soldier. The city's going to be all right. And so are you. Engine's finally cooked. Held on just long enough. So, how'd I do?
You did great, Karlach. So in my first playthrough, the only one that I finished, I actually romanced Karlach. So this was a bit different. I mean, the cutscenes so far is the same, but like the vibe of it was a bit different. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes.
So are you, my friend, my companion.
Yeah, this would be a lot more affecting if I was romancing Karlach.
Careful, hot. I never gave up. I did my best. I did my best. It's the one thing I can't beat, isn't it? I wanted to live in my city with my friends. But life is for the living. And I saw.
Don't get the fire on my guitar. I need that.
Goodbye, son. Goodbye, sea.
No.
No, stop. I won't allow
There you
this.
go.
Karlach, you're coming with me. Back to Avernus. We can't let her die. Not like this. Not now.
You can't.
Look, if Will's going back to Avernus anyway, Will be with you. I'll be alone. It's your decision. And of course, the three of us. No, well, see, that was the choice I made in my first playthrough because I was romancing Karlach, and that just made sense. I'm not gonna go, but you and Will are gonna go hang out in Avernus.
So, what do you say?
We're not sacrificing Karlach. That's not happening.
With the blade of Avernus at your side.
We already let Gale blow
Zariel
himself
won't
up.
touch you. I swear it, Karlach.
Fine. I'll go. Well, with you. But we have to go now. I can't hang on much longer.
Alright, we would have had something with Gale and the Crown of Karsus, but those things don't exist anymore, so...
It's over. And it's all because of you. You.
Alright, so far this has been the same.
Thanks to you, there will be no
This has been the same
no death god's tyranny.
ending as if I would have done it normally. Oh, can we take the statue of Baldur down now?
The legends of the Sword Coast.
Because actually, fuck that guy.
You are the saviors of Baldur's Gate.
Alright, so this is gonna roll credits now, I believe, and I'm hopeful that I can... No, never mind. This is new.
I was afraid for the briefest moment when I woke this morning. I didn't know where I was. I thought perhaps it had all been a dream, stopping the absolute, saving my parents. Then I realized I was in your arms. We did it. Everything's perfect. Almost, anyway.
Wow. What do you mean?
After everything that happened, with my parents, with Shah, I didn't think I was owed any happiness. I did things that fill me.
Look,
with
we
shame.
all had like a goth emo phase, and we all did cringe.
Happy. Shah. I felt the wound last night while you were sleeping. Like some sadistic child de-winging a fly.
Well, we can get some ibuprofen.
She can try to twist the knife all she likes. I know I can survive her worst. Nothing she does can sour the fact that I have my family again.
That's the spirit. You deserve to be happy. There you go.
Thank you. Sometimes I have to remind myself of that very thing. It's nice to hear someone else say it. You and I... Our time together has been very dear to me. I had hoped maybe there might be more to come. It's not an exciting life that I lead, but I'd like you to be a part of it. I doubt I'd have anything at all if it wasn't for you.
Imagine rejecting in this moment.
Good. Then seek me out when you have time. I'm hoping to find some place I can settle down and stay close to my parents. Somewhere quiet, where they can find peace and gaze at the night
Cottagecore
sky.
Shadowheart. It's a meme
I'll
for a
keep
reason.
spot for you. It'll be just like old times.
Let's do it. Very good. And does that... Nope. Okay. Now, I did have this scene in my first playthrough, but I was here with them.
Well, soldier. Here we are.
Hey, it's the 3 from Baldur's Gate 3.
It worked. My engines calmed down. I shouldn't have let you come here. This isn't going to be easy, you know. Zariel's going to come at us with everything she's got. Gods. Like clockwork. They'll be on us soon. But there's just enough time. Thought I was done with these.
Wow, you have 2 cigars and you smoke both of them.
Then
there you okay, there you
there
go.
was the blade of Avernus.
Jesus Christ.
Imps are fast, but careless. Don't let them tire you out. Just get rid of them. And don't forget, you asked for this. Better let these fuckers know I'm back. And this time, I'm not alone.
There you go. Now roll credits? I think now we roll credits. Or do we do the playable epilogue first? I don't remember.
You and Shadowheart found your peace in a country farmstead with a pack of pets and a garden of night orchids. You were basking.
We do playable epilogue first. Okay.
A midnight swim one night when you notice a letter among your discarded clothes. An invitation to a gathering of the friends and allies who stood by your side in the fight against the Absolute.
That's good. That means we don't have to worry about the credits rolling during this.
And set off on the long road back to where all of your adventures together began.
Alright, so this could be like an hour. Because this is long. But I'm not going to talk to everybody and go through all the dialogue. There's just no way to do it. Hey guys, welcome back.
Thou wert called here, some from above, some below. For with thine bond, together thou hast kept the wheel of fate spinning when it threatened to halt. Though thou wert drawn far apart in the months after the collapse of the Absolute, tonight fate renews thy bond once more. Thou shouldst take care to preserve it. It is a great weapon wielded in the hand of good. Go. Know one another once more.
Here we are. Alright, so let's do this. We'll be quick about it. And by quick, I mean not quick, but we're not gonna, like, talk everybody to death. Also, what am I wearing? Come on now. Come on now. Alright, so we've got a bunch of people here. We've got Scratch. We've got the Owlbear. We've got Jaheira. Let's talk to Jaheira.
Well now, you can make yourself presentable when you have a mind.
Excuse you. That makes one of us.
Oh, forgive me. I am simply excitable. It is good to be out under an open sky once more. My first, since the reconstruction began. We left quite a mess behind.
Yeah, I bet.
But the city begins to look something like itself once more. Same twisting alleys for purse pickers. Same wooden buildings ready to get burnt by next year's dragon. Same.
What do you mean next year's dragon?
Huh.
What do you mean next year's dragon?
Baldurians simply get on with it. Stubbornness, civic spirit, plain stupidity. Perhaps all three. But nothing I will sniff at any longer. Harpers have come from half the world over to lend aid. Farmers, masons, healers. My own son, Jord, has been wooed to their ranks.
There you go.
Already he plans crop cycles in Worm's Crossing. Not so for my daughter. Ryan's rejoined the Flaming Fist. Temporarily, you understand. To organize the craftsmen.
Well, good for them.
Though she spends more time locking up comrades for pocketing aid funds. They might learn a thing or two if they don't expel her. Again.
Best character.
I suppose I am. I tried to steer them clear of my life's work, but they have chosen it for themselves. There is still much to do. People to house. A Harper network to rebuild. I may have little love for this city, but so long as my family chooses to serve it, I can do no less.
There you go.
For all your travels, I hope you have arrived where you want to be. Home. Whatever that means to you.
Homes with Shadowheart.
Ah, sentiment. With the greatest affection, I can think of better ways to sour our stomachs. I must inspect the refreshments. You'll never know. Some ne'er-do-well might have tampered with the
Well, you
wine.
better taste test all of it then. What the fuck are you doing here, Carla? What the?
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. He wasn't kidding. Witness, you mad bastard! You brought me back! Soldier. It's really you.
Really is.
I've missed you, man. Like, I've really missed you. And you're so clean.
Yeah. Missed you too.
I'd say so. Can't think of who's been carrying your pack now that
You are not wrong.
Man, we had some good
She
times.
knows.
Wish Will and I had more time to reminisce, but surviving Avernus is just non-stop. Still, having him there has been incredible.
Yeah, I bet.
You really can get through anything with someone you love at your side.
There you go.
Oh, but hey, guess what we found?
What did you found?
Cambion dropped a map with directions and blueprints for Zariel's
Oh,
own private forge.
that sounds like what you need to fix your heart thing, your engine
Grab a
thing.
smith and force him to fix old Rusty. Or maybe
See,
give me a
and
brand new
none of this would have been possible if you would have just let yourself blow up.
You haven't seen the last of old Carl
Come on now.
yet, soldier. Trying not to count my owlbears before they've hatched.
One.
The thought of coming back to
One
Baldur's
owlbear.
Gate keeps me going. Can I look you up when I'm out?
Yeah.
Hey, that would be kind of fun though. High stakes hide and seek. Honestly, I'd be curious to see if you could land a blow or two.
Well, I got blur,
Good to
so
see you
you
again.
might miss a few.
To be here together. Hard not to get used to it all over again. This won't be the last time. I promise.
Alright, so we got Karlak, we got Jaheira. There's Will. Let's talk to Will.
There you are, my friend. Breathe deep. Can you smell it?
Jesus. Notice the scent of sulfur. Is that you?
You take in every scent the night breeze carries. Sweet honeysuckle, tender violets, and an earthy fragrance you can't quite recognize.
Fragrant flowers and a mysterious accent I can't quite place.
Forest trees draped in moss. Bittersweet, smoky, and that faintest hint of vanilla. A far cry from the rancid Avernus heat that's been clogging my lungs. I swear, Karlak and I have felled enough Cambions to build a fortress with their horns. Who'd have thought that just one of those fiends held the key to escaping Avernus?
There you go.
for good? One of them sported a map and some
I heard.
blueprints. If you want all the gory details,
Yeah,
Karlak
she
will
did.
fill you in.
She did. If you had any time to visit with your father.
I've seen him more than a few times, and he's as proud of me as I am of him. He's leading the city's renewal, opened the gates to all newcomers, rebuilt the council from scratch. And he's back in his element, commanding the Flaming Fist with brave heart and no shortage of empathy. The likes of Gortash can bend people's minds with a few chosen words. No tadpole needed. Bane's Chosen primed the Fist for a war they weren't meant to win. He convinced them there was an assassin hiding in every shadow, that cruelty was the correct answer to crisis. With a few exceptions, fathers pardoned every last fist. If my forgiveness not be Tyr's will, so be it. I shall forgive them all the same. His words, not mine. He still believes in the bow and the blade, but with Floric's help, he's teaching the Fist a new lesson.
Make deals with the devil.
Wounds you inflict, but in the lives that you have bettered. May they all take it
There
to
you go.
I've missed you too. The rush of battles we fought, the heart-to-hearts, the nights around the fire, the comfort of knowing I didn't face the unknown alone. If I had to do it all over again, and I'd rather not, to be clear, I can't imagine not having you at my side.
There you go.
I think the splinters I made out of the last bone devil I saw speak for themselves. Not to pat myself too hard on the back, but I'm not such a bad ranger if I do say so myself.
Nice.
Well, that's enough hell talk for the moment.
Enough hell talk.
The night's young. You shouldn't go wasting it.
All right.
Or wasting any of the wine for that matter. I plan on downing half a bottle myself. Oh, did I say half a bottle? I meant half a dozen.
Hey, Minthara. How you doing?
You have managed to survive. So, here we are. A gathering of allies at a cold campsite with no servants to attend us and few luxuries to enjoy. Ah, we could have been conquerors.
We could have been, and that would have been not a great idea.
These realms as gods. Do you ever regret that we did not take control of the Netherbrain?
Nah, I'm good.
True. But what better revenge could there be than enslaving the abomination that was the author of my torment?
Jesus Christ.
I shall not dwell on the past, though. The future is unwritten and rich with possibilities. I feared that returning to the Underdark as an apostate of Lolth would be an act of madness.
Yeah.
Perhaps it was. If so, it is a madness that fits me well. Rebels swarm to my cause, and even if it takes centuries, I will reclaim my house in Menzoberranzan. And make the Spider Queen bleed.
All right.
Naturally. A fledgling god is of little use where my plans are concerned. You may observe my works if you lack sufficient occupations of your own, but do not interfere. Unless you wish to learn how fleeting divinity can be.
Okay, bye.
I fear I am becoming
Who else we got?
taste of sun.
No, that's where we end things. Astarion, what's up, buddy?
Well, look who decided to turn up. I wasn't sure our withered old friend could live up to his promise. But here we are. And you're looking more delicious than ever, if you don't mind me saying. Whatever you've been doing with your time, it clearly worked wonders.
You know me, it's been a wild few months.
Of course. I'd be disappointed with anything less. You always brought a wonderful sense of fun to the world.
Started a band with Alfira.
To celebrate our good fortune.
Shadowheart and Lacrissa, like, sit off to the side and judge us. It's great. What have you been up to?
I've taken a turn as an adventurer and
Bullshit.
It turns out no one actually cares about murder as long as you murder the right people. And apparently I'm rather good at it.
Great. Astarion, one of the good guys.
Let's not get carried away, darling. I'm still me. Perhaps more me than I've ever been.
What's next?
Hardly. Good people don't spend as much time lurking in the dark as I do. You know, it's funny. At first, I thought I was trapped by the shadows, cursed to live in them forever. But in time, I realized that darkness is as much a part of me as my fangs. This is only a curse as long as I refuse to embrace the shadows. So, I decided I
Well, I
would.
guess you don't really have much of a choice there, huh?
I decided not to be defined by the choices other people made, by what other people did to me. My past may be done, but my present, my future, they're mine. This is who I am, in all my glory, for better and for worse.
Worse than better. my god.
That being said, I haven't completely given up on returning to the sun. If the opportunity presented itself, well, I wouldn't say no. But until then, I am happy.
Well, that's good to hear.
We've had quite the journey, you and I. From
Yeah,
the
remember when you
moment
almost,
I
like,
first
slit my
threatened you,
throat
I
at the
knew
beginning? That
you
was
were
good
someone
times.
Special. Someone to take on the world with. I will miss our time together. But then again, maybe this isn't goodbye. So much as it's, see you later, darling.
There you go. Is that Halson? Halson! How you doing, bud?
You would think someone of my vintage would be inured to the passage of time. Yet these past 6 months
I'm sorry,
have
was
seen
Jahira back there playing a flute?
your company. But now our paths cross once more.
Missed you, bud.
We have all pined for each other's company, I sense. I cannot imagine otherwise after what we shared. That bond was forged in a crucible that can never be stoked again, Oak Father willing. It is a bond that can weather any distance, any passage of time.
Yep.
I know it can, for I feel the longing for old friends in my heart each day.
Sound like you need a drink. Sound like you need a hug.
I always do. Should I ever decline, assume a doppelganger has taken my place.
Halson. I wish I had more use for you in the party. Love the character, just, I don't know. Not that useful.
Worth the wait. That was more than worth the wait. Oh, I suppose you didn't mean that literally.
I couldn't resist.
Now, we have much to catch up on. Do not allow me to ramble on. I am eager.
Oh god, this is gonna be a long conversation, isn't it? Finally, yes, let's talk about me. You first.
In that case, very well. Our community grows rapidly. In 6 months, we have turned what was once a shadowy wasteland into a true home for all. In another 6 months, I would wager the scars of the past will be entirely invisible, even to those who remember them.
Great.
The old masonry of Moonrise Towers and Wraithwin have been repurposed into new homes, and the land is rich with harvests and bountiful trees. Nature and civilization are in harmony, stronger together.
She is playing a flute back there. Sounds wonderful.
It is, truly. Though a more complex, evolving beast than I could ever have anticipated. I spoke often of balance before. Only now do I realize the balance is no simple, fixed thing. We welcome folk from all walks of life. Anyone who wishes for a new start. Naturally, it can be chaotic at times, but it is a thrilling sort of chaos. It thrives in ways I could never have dreamed of.
Glad you're happy.
As am I. I may age more slowly than most, but I do believe I've gained some new laughter lines of late. Now, please, tell me all, and spare no details. I shall not lie. I have an ulterior motive in wishing to hear all. It is the children, you see. My charges. Their appetite for bedtime tales is greater than I could ever have anticipated. Another story, Daddy Halson. Another is the chorus that greets me each nightfall. They have all but exhausted my repertoire in but a few short months. No mean feat given
Don't you
the
hate
life
that?
I might have lived. I desperately need new material, please. My reputation as
Well, I am a bard, so I can tell you all the stories. Let me see what I have.
I am all ears. Though I never cared for that phrase. A rather unsettling image.
Yeah, I bet.
You have kept yourself busy. I expected no less, in truth. I shall be able to keep the children enthralled for a few more nights yet, thanks to you. And should you wish to retell of your exploits in person, well, I shall not object to a night off. Now, it would be cruel of me to hoard you all to myself for the evening, as much as I would like to. I shall leave you to the others for now, unless there was anything else.
No, I'll leave.
Before you go, I have something for you. Just a little keepsake, really. Do you remember how I told you I like to whittle? I made this. Ducks are my favorite, but I thought they were particularly fitting in this case. They are migratory birds, of course, traveling far and wide with the turn of the seasons.
It's a duck.
Yet, they always find their way back to where they belong. Just like old friends find themselves back in each other's company.
Thank you.
Just a token to remember me by. Now, I've taken up enough of your time. Go on. Enjoy the festivities. We can speak again later.
Alright, so I want to hit up... I got a whittled duck. I want to hit up lae'zel. Gale.
For 2 months I trained the Knights of the Comet. For 2 more I skewered Kithraki bellies. And for 2 more yet, I traveled through limbo. I never imagined we'd be standing toe-to-toe on this day, in this place. Nothing but allies, I always told myself. A necessary partnership. But in spite of every strained word, every barbed glance, seeing you brings me even more pleasure than
Aww.
taking the Royal Inquisitor's head.
It's good to see you.
It's nice to hear it. It's taken a dozen Gish's talents, a few stolen psi crystals, and 2 10 days of effort to conjure my projection. Worth it, I'd say. I miss this place. This... Fey Run.
Yep, Fey Run. That's right. That's so right.
We've spilled blood, gained a foothold in the astral, but still we need allies. And one beyond reckoning has made itself known. Zerith Minyaragith.
I feel like if I knew D&D lore, I might be familiar with that name. I don't know. Maybe.
Not a what, but a who. The immortal god king of the Githzerai. An exiled people. Once king with mine, until the madness of civil war ripped our one sky into 2. Our Gish sent word of the rebellion to Minyaragith through the cosmos. He's agreed to parley.
Sounds like you're making progress.
To secure an alliance.
That's great to hear.
My blade is keen as ever. But it was you who showed me that a proper victory doesn't always require a
It's because of the charisma.
Sometimes a sincere plea is more persuasive
That charisma
than a dagger against
gets the job done.
Minyaragith is an ascetic. He reached out in good faith. This is his way. It is in this spirit that I must meet him. And if he refuses, I carry on. Gravity pulls me in but one direction.
Down.
I am the comet. I will not rest until I burn Vlaakith's bones to ash and smash her phylactery to pieces. My people will be free.
That's right.
But you've heard that refrain before. Zealous, bossy, insistent. All part and parcel of my undeniable charm.
This is correct. Good luck, lae'zel.
And to you, always. Now go. Mingle a bit. That's the word, right? Mingle.
That is the right word.
But don't think you've seen the last of me.
Still talking.
I'll be back. Sure as the comet will
They just keep talking.
Sure as Kalir will forever circle the sun.
They just keep talking. Oh, Tara. Do I have... Before I talk to guests, sorry, Gale. Before I talk to you. That's the clothing chest. Hold on. Do we have a traveler's chest? Do I have a potion of speak with animals?
There's something strange in your old friend's mouth. What is it?
Oh, Scratch hasn't been with us this whole time? That's crazy.
A familiar invitation. He wants you to throw the object he's dropped. But it isn't a ball. It's the astral prism.
We're taking Scratch with us, right? I'll talk to Shadowheart. We'll take Scratch.
Scratch barks merrily in something like agreement. He whines.
Let's talk more throw. Is it on the ground that I can pick? It is. Hey, buddy. Get it. Alright, so I can't talk with animals then. At all. I don't have any potion of talk with animals. I don't have a scroll of talk with animals. What are you doing, bud? Told you this was long, by the way. We're gonna keep going.
He snaps the air and wiggles. He's either miming fighting a many-limbed creature or dancing. It's unclear. He is, however, exhausted. He's had plenty of adventures without you.
We're taking him. I gave him to Halcyon in my other playthrough because I was with Karlach, and obviously that wasn't gonna work. But I gotta go clear that with Shadowheart. I kind of just assumed. But I'm pretty sure she's gonna say yeah. Alright. So I don't have a way of talking with animals, it seems like. Oh, alright. Hey, Gale.
Well met. I am a magical projection of Gale of Waterdeep. And if you see this manifestation, that means I have prematurely perished. Alas, on this occasion I appear to have been erased from this plane in both soul and substance. So the usual protocol for revivification cannot be followed. I am, however, available for the duration of this spell to assist with the tying of any loose ends related to my recent departure from mortality.
Oh my god.
As I said, I am merely a projection of Gale. A highly accomplished one, reflecting my creator's flair for such magic. But in no way am I the great wizard himself. He is gone. The good news is I am here precisely to assist in cushioning that heaviest of blows. I have been entrusted with the delivery of a letter to be given to one who cared most for me in life. I hope these words do something to ease the tragedy of my untimely and honestly quite unexpected passing.
Aw.
With that, I'm afraid my spell is waning. Is there anything else you need of me before I blink out of existence?
Aw. That's sad. Had to do it. For the sad.
How fortunate I was to know someone like you.
All right. So let's read the letter. Not super long. To my mother, Morena Dacarios, I bequeath my tower and all contents therein, with the exception of all items detailed below. My apologies for the mess. To Elminster, I bequeath my collection of Netherese artifacts and tomes to be stored or disposed of as he so wishes. Be mindful of the watchful order of Magists and Protectors. I may not have informed them about said collection. To Tara, I grant the contents of my library and the comfy armchair to my dear friend.
Oh, but I wish he were
That's
here.
sad. Can I talk to Tara?
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah, okay, she just talks.
Hello.
Oh.
Yes, I'm certain it is. As for you, well, I've heard congratulations are in order. You helped Mr. Dacarios save Baldur's Gate from the Absolute, isn't that right?
He really did the most of the work there.
Gale here. Among his friends, in you, some part of him remains, doesn't it? A crackling in the air, isn't it? That flare of magic and mischief. Oh, what I wouldn't give to snuggle up on his lap one more time. Just once would do. To lose the one you love the most. What a terrible thing. Perhaps you'd be willing to come meet Gale's mother sometime? She misses him so. And I know it would do her heart a world of good to discuss her son with someone who knew him as he was. Jolly good. I'll tell Mrs. Dacarios to be expecting you. Oh, she'll be delighted. Things just haven't been the same without himself cluttering up the place. Enjoy your party, dear. I've heard you quite deserve a celebration.
Why, thank you, Tara.
There, Gale. Isn't this a lovely little gathering?
That's... That hurts me. Oh my god, Minthara. Who haven't I talked to yet? I'm not talking to Volo, I don't give a shit. Minsk, oh god, there's so many people. Who's this? Who the fuck is this guy?
Breathe deep, Boo! The smell of heroes sings from every stone in this place. To meet again where your journey began, my friend. An honor. For Minsk and his hamster both. Oh, and for Happy also.
Yes.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Of course.
See how your very presence snatches the breath from his chest? And it is no wonder. It is just this day that Happy learned of your legend, while we gazed down upon the very city you saved.
He dangled me from the high hall, upside down, for 2 hours.
The guild should not go creeping in high places if they do not have the stomach for them, It is well for Happy the strange portal appeared when it did. Minsk's arm was growing achsome.
Okay, well.
That it has. Minsk once idled away a century in stone, but he and Boo have been busy in these months since we parted. 9 Fingers forbade any looting of the Illithid's fleshy vessels, and so Minsk guards what remains of the battle site, even from her. But where Minsk might once have thrown any sneaking scoundrels from the tower top, now I tell them of you, how you ruled the wickedness within. how they might do the same.
Yes, yes, I'll rule it. I'll be better.
Oh, of course. It is still for Boo to decide if they live or die.
Oh, gods.
But enough, my friend. I cannot tell your tale if I do not know the whole of it. Minsk and
Oh my
Boo
God.
know where you have been, what you have done.
This is so long. Let's go with that.
Without tadpoles, Boo. Forgive my hamster squirrelishness. He has developed something of a taste for tadpole, and is displeased with the diet I have been forced to place him on. Now, Halfling, Boo will not have you embarrassing him in front of his friends, so you ought to know the rest of the company you keep. Will Ravengard, the Blade of Frontiers, Devil-Horned and Angel-Hearted. Lae'zel of Kresh Killer, true child of Gith, and true
Kresh
friend
Killer,
of Boo.
yeah.
Though she will and say it is not so. Astarion, who is banished by the sun itself for fear his Spanish soul might outshine it. We visit him much down in the dark places, though he often moves his lair without remembering to tell Minsk where. Gale, the man who would be God, but chose to die a hero instead. This smiling, shimmering thing is but a poor copy, sent to ease our aching hearts. Shadowheart, two gods dogged at her soul, but she managed to keep it all for herself in the end. Wait, Boo, did she do something with her hair? Halcyon, Archdruid of Arch somewhere. He is a much better man than he smells. And there, the champion of the Hells herself, Karlach Demon's Bane, Devil's Bane, Merkul Ball, and Bane. Once the guild is made of goodness once more, Bull shall scratch the Hells wide open and find a way to bring her back. And finally, Jahir.
Get bent, Minthara, apparently.
If this is a name you do not already know, then not even Boo can save you. Study them well, sneak thief, for the best among them will be a guide for your guild. Heroes who put the city before themselves, who never falter in their duty. And more than this, who never arrive to a party without even a gift for the host.
But wait!
Go, my friend. Be among our friends. There is much work yet to be done before this one is fit to join them.
Okay. So, I'm not talking to Volo, but I am going to talk to this guy because I, too, am a bard. For old time's sake. One more for old time's sake. Everybody coming up the ladder.
Oh, hello. Let me guess, you've got some suggestions about the music choice.
I'm a bard. I know who you are. Tough gig?
You've no idea who I am.
Excuse me. I know exactly who you are.
Withers couldn't even find a bard that knows who I am.
Why is it deception? I know who he is.
You know? You're bloody right. It is an honor. Deep down, I knew you'd recognize me. You're a fellow bard, after all. What can I do you for? Fantastical news. Carry on, I shall.
I'm not going to pick up the gold. You guys better not be blocking me from using the ladder. That's not what's gonna happen here. So I have one more major thing I gotta do before I talk to Shadowheart and then talk to Withers. You have all of these to read. I don't really want to. 6 months since the assassination of the Archduke Gortash. Let's hold out. Cultists cleared from Temple of Baal. Raven Guard returned to full strength. Thorm's army dispersed from Baldurian borders. Give me the letters. Let me have the letters. Official guild letter. Who's this from? The Guild of Great Genius. Oh, this is from the Society of Brilliance? No, I don't know. Letter from Barkus. To whom it may concern, Withers gave me this address and said I should consider writing, thus an update. Ironhand gnomes are nearly beyond help, but I've managed to yoke them into something resembling a coherent force for innovation. Blobbity blobbity blobbity, I'm well. I trust you are too. We deserve it after all, don't we, Barkus? Art Culla. Oh, this guy. Right, two from the sunny porch of the last light in. Light breeze blows now and then. People are milling in and out. Can no longer hold a quill or eat without assistance. I know I have mere days left, but I do not fear it. Do visit someday, and if you have time to stop by an old Flaming Fist grave, I know I'd love to see you, Arcola. Valeria. You're welcome. Hero of Baldur's Gate, Vanquisher of the Absolute. The sea is forever in your debt. Older Raven Guard. Arabella. You remember me, right? Bone Man once said I needed to find balance. After you squished the brain, Beardman showed up. Elminster. He said the weave led him to me, and me to him. There you go. He also says not to call him Beardman. Sebastian. Wow. I can't read all this. It's going to take so long to read all of these. I'm sorry. Floric. The Gur. I mean, feel free to, like, pause this on rewatch and read through these. Alfira, I'm gonna read this one. Hello, friend. I'm sorry it's been so long, but I have the most amazing news. You know how Lacrista was working insane hours at the Elfsong Tavern? Well, she woke me up one morning all excited and told me she had a surprise for me. She took me to a house in the lower city that had a plaque hanging up outside it. A plaque with your and Lihala's names on it, and School of Music beneath it. Just burst into tears. I couldn't believe it. It's the cutest house you've ever seen, with a big open space downstairs and a small loft where we can sleep. Word spread, and before I knew it, I had a room packed with trainee bards from Candlekeep to Waterdeep. Lacrissa had to quit the elf song to help out. I'm teaching night and day and falling to bed utterly exhausted every night. I've never been happier. Do come visit sometime. We'd love to have you. You damn right. Damn in. Karlak, if you're reading this, you're alive. One way or another, you found a way. Thank the gods. I think of you often, wondering what's become of you. Write to me, won't you? Please. Oh. Nocturne. Dear Shadowheart, I hope that you're happy and well. Keep this short, as I remain surrounded by Shar's followers almost every waking moment. In my new enclave, I dearly wish for you to enjoy your night spent with old friends, and I hope that you and I shall have such a reunion, shall share such a reunion. I know it must seem strange for me to dwell on such heretical thoughts, yet I cannot help myself. Perhaps one day I shall find some measure of the bravery that you did. Walk away from this life. Until then, I shall keep safe. Hold memories of you as my one ember of light amid an ocean of darkness. Boss. It's very long. It's very long. Thank you, Voss. You're great. Hope. It's also very long. Oh my god. Mayrina. She gave birth. Named him Connor. Points are on me. 9 fingers. Zevlor. My dude, Zevlor. And Francesca, who I don't... Oh, from the okay, the Grove. Got it. Great. Okay, so many words. Alright, last thing to do. We're going to talk to Shadowheart. Fuck off, Volo. Shadowheart. We're gonna talk to you. It has been almost 3.5 hours.
I didn't expect to be nervous. But seeing everyone here like this... It's strange, isn't it? I feel like I must have dreamed the last few months. Now I'm waking up back in camp with my hair smelling like wood smoke and fallen leaves stuck to my backside.
Yeah, we're gonna do this.
Oh, I noticed. Ever since I first slipped into my camp garments, I should think. I hope we won't seem terribly boring to everyone when they ask what we've been doing this past while. A cottage in the countryside. They may have been expecting something...
We can always make up stories. That's my
well,
specialty.
more.
I do that pretty regularly. Animals. If in doubt, we can always lie. We've been slaying dragons and making love atop piles of gold. Yeah, that's it.
That sounds fun. Why haven't we been doing that? Perhaps I'll shoo the cats out of our room and scatter copper pieces over the bed some evening, and we can play make-believe. It's fine. Already passed. Shal must have sensed I was enjoying myself.
What a bitch. Guess it better?
You'll seize any opportunity, won't you? But I suppose I've been giving you plenty of encouragement.
Yeah. Duh.
Why, I feel better
See?
already.
Told you. Alright.
Have fun. Just don't wear yourself out too quickly. I'm anticipating a long night ahead of us.
Very good. And with that, we are going to head over to here. I will save here and drop a save just in case like things are weird. I will save that we are here. We'll save this over which one? Let's just do a new save. That's fine. Let's go in here. This is where it ends. We've got Withers. Let's talk to Withers.
This one night is like any other, and yet different. Thou art the savior of Baldur's Gate, until such time it requires saving again. How dost thou feel?
There we go.
If thou could only see the paths of fate untaken, thy mind would surely break. Be glad of thy chosen path. It is, after all, thine. Enjoy the revelry of the day. Thou deservest at least that much. What indeed? Prick up thy ears and listen. The balance of the world restored. The balance of these lives, mortal and otherwise, brought to account. Hear me, thou heroes, wastrels, friends. I have waited long to tell you these words. It is over. For now. Thou played thy part in weaving the fabric of fate itself, but for every thread you sewed, so did the gods unravel another. Sleep, rest, revel, but be ready. For thou mayst yet be needed. Until we meet again, I wish thee every possible fortune, health, wealth, love, and above all, problems worth solving.
To the hope of more adventures to come.
To you.
Alright, can we skip the credits? Ooh, what'd I get? Oh, I saved all the tieflings. Good for me. Alright, I think I can skip the credits here. Does that take me to the final scene? Here we go. Okay, yeah.
There thou art, the dead three. Thy faces gods, thy actions barely worthy of the name. Didst truly believe thy ploy would succeed? Didst believe I would not notice? Thou soughtst to bolster thy strength by taking away the souls of mortals. But souls vanish when their hosts become mind flayers. Didst think the other gods would not notice? Gods thou may be, yet thou hast proven thyself fools, every one. The supplication of Bane, the whimper of Baal, the death mule of Merkel, felled by mortals. I overestimated thee. They did not. Vermin, away. Thou wilt trouble us no more.
You fucking tell him, Withers. I mean, Jurgle. I mean, Withers. And that's it. That's Baldur's Gate 3. We are going to call it here for tonight. So thank you guys so much for watching, whether you're watching live here on Twitch or after the fact on the Twitch VODs or after the fact on the YouTube VODs. However you're watching, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. We are going to stream one more stream of Baldur's Gate 3. And that stream is not going to be Thursday. It is going to be next Monday, May 19th, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, until about 9:30-ish. Assuming that there's no work reasons that gets delayed or whatever. Follow me on Blue Sky, Whiskey Cactus, Blue Sky Social. It's been down in the bottom corner the whole time. That's where I will make any announcements about, like, the stream, if I'm postponing streams, canceling streams, rescheduling streams, whatever. That's where I will make those posts. So we have, for all intents and purposes, we have completed Baldur's Gate 3. But, obviously, we sacrificed Gale. We didn't do the final battle. So we did that. We got to the epilogue. We beat the game. We got to the epilogue. We actually got an ending I didn't see before, which was the Gale ending. But, next time, what we'll do is we'll reload right at the brainstem, and we will just try to do the battle normally. We'll see how that goes. So, instead of letting Gale blow himself up, we'll tell him no, and then we'll just go ahead and do the fight. And hopefully it won't suck ass, but historically, in my experience, it has sucked a lot of ass. So, that's why I wanted to do it this way first, just so that we've completed the game, we rolled credits, we saw the epilogue, saw all that stuff. And then, assuming in the next stream we do go ahead and complete the game, we don't have to watch all those cutscenes again. We can go back to the epilogue, we'll talk to Gale, we'll get the normal Gale stuff. We'll talk to Tara again, or whatever. But that's kind of it. That's where we're going to end it. So, one more stream of Baldur's Gate 3. No matter what happens, one more stream. If I don't finish it, like if save's coming and we're getting to like 3 hours and it's still not done, then we'll just say fuck it. Maybe I'll switch to easy. I don't know. I shouldn't need to do that, but I just don't know how long it's going to take. That's the thing. I don't want it I don't want it to take hours and hours and hours and hours. But we'll have one dedicated stream for the fight. Hopefully we won't have to save Scummit in any real way. I'll try saving during the fight. I've never really been able to do that and have it work. That always seems to bug out. But who knows, there's been patches since then, so we'll see how it goes. So yeah, next stream will be on Monday, May 19th. We will do one more stream of Baldur's Gate 3. We will do the final battle for real. And then we'll do whatever Gale stuff in the epilogue we do. I'll skip like the rest of the scenes because most of it's going to be the same. But we'll see how that goes. And then that will be the end of Baldur's Gate 3. And then we'll move on to Tales of Grace's F. So I hope you're excited for that. I know I am. I will see you in the next stream. Good night.